Peace. So, a sister from Mobile, Alabama, with dreadlocks named Cassidy Jones recently just lost her job offer because she got dreadlocks. Right. So she goes to the interview that was already probably pre-set up and pre-planned for her to get her job. And the woman looks at her and tells her, you know what, she's not going to hire her because she has dreadlocks, and says to her, they tend to get messy. Although I'm not saying that yours are, but you know what I mean. And I'm like, nah, babe, we don't know what you mean, because people with dreadlocks typically don't say, you know what, my hair is messy. Let me cut my hair. Or I'm not qualified to do this or that because I have dreadlocks. But apparently it's okay for white people to say something like this, right? So the court, or the federal court, denied that she was fired because of racial issues, saying that having dreadlocks is not a um, race determining factor, or that having dreadlocks is not an immutable racial characteristic. In other words, saying that she can cut her dreadlocks and so can anybody else who has dreadlocks. But the real message that they're sending to people is that you can fire people with dreadlocks. Not only that, right? They are also mimicking a lot of what even black people say about people with dreadlocks. You know, that, oh, that person's dreadlocks are dirty and nasty and whatever. But I like dreadlocks as long as they're done, as long as they're maintained. You know, as long as you go to a salon and buy these products and supplies with mango and lime and, you know, all these other shea butter, argan oil, as long as you're giving the system money to maintain your looks, it's okay, right? But if you want to just go at it naturally, let your hair fall out your hair the way it naturally would, um in any other situation, how it was in Africa, how it was in Egypt, and in other African countries, you know, that's not okay. That's not all right. You got to do this. You got to come to, you know, this salon and get it done here, right? So, you know, right now they're attacking people with dreadlocks, right? With the bongo locks, or the Nazi dreadlocks, or, you know, the freeform locks, right? But you think that they're not gonna come for you even after you do your big chop? You think that just because right now you're rocking your fro and you blow out once or twice a week, you think you're safe, right? But here's the thing. Pretty soon you're gonna have to be blowing out your hair every day to go to work. Pretty soon you're not going to be allowed to go to work with your natural hair that, you know, sister think is rocking, is popping, is on fleek, right? You think that, oh, it's just the silky locks that are acceptable, and that, you know, it's just, they're right now they're just attacking people with, you know, maybe her hair was messy, maybe it was uh you know, dirty, even though she said she's not talking about her hair right now, but she really talking about all of us, right? She talking about all black people. All black people is messy. All black people tend to get, you know, a little dirty sometimes, right? We tend to not like to hire black people, is what she's really trying to say, right? And, you know, we see this happening already with the people in school, with the younger generation in school. I went through that stuff. You know, they tell you, I used to wrap my hair, they tell you stop wrapping your hair. The minute you take your wrap off, they're still expelling you, they're still suspending you, right? And they're not even really going about it in any proper type of manner. It's just all of a sudden just kick you out of school, right? Same thing with employment. I was asked if I could take my head wrap off to go and become a flight attendant. What does me having a head wrap on my hair have to do with anything? So, you know, and then when you do take the thing off, they still go ahead and fire you. So there's really no following the law there of white supremacy in this system. There's really no just, you know, just doing what they say, right? And a lot of people also go forth and say, you know what, oh well, you know, if I could do it, you could do it. This is, you hear this from the white people, you hear this from other black people. If I could do it, you could do it. You could get by, right? But you got, look what you got to do. You got to cut off your hair, your pride and joy. You got to cut off something that you love, that is a part of you, that you're maintaining as your antennas to the universe and your antennas to the portals and other galaxies. You think they're not going to come for you even though you cut your hair off? You're tripping. They really don't care about you, right? We know that. Everybody knows that. So right now they're going at people with locks. And here's the ironic thing. The company that rescinded the job offer, the name of this company is called, what is it called? It's called Catastrophe Management Services, right? So listen to that. Listen to how ironic that is. That's like saying that, you know what, during a catastrophe, we're not coming for people with dreadlocks, right? And we're not coming for people with froze. If their hair is not straight and silky, if their skin don't look like mine, you know what? If they don't speak like us, I mean, listen to how just crazy this is. You know, catastrophe management services. So if the people who work there don't look like us, right? Why should we trust these people? You know, it's bad enough that we have to deal with people that don't look like us, that are really black devils. But what about these people that don't look like us? You catastrophe management, and they're hiring. So is this saying that there's other catastrophes looming that you know, these people are hiring for? I'd really like to know why the sister was even applying for such a job. You know, what's the end game here, right? How did she find out about this employment? But beyond that, you know, we really need to wake up and see that it's not just about um you know, just us going. We shouldn't really be going against each other. We really need to be coming together and dealing with each other. I know people say a lot about black business and black this. Are we going to be setting up our own catastrophe management services? Because that doesn't seem to appear to be the direction that businesses are going in right now. They seem to be moving in the direction of just a lot of uh, fashion, you know, a lot of vanity. You know, we're not going to really get far if just one person is just selling dashikis all day. You know what I mean? What are you doing with this money? Where is it going? Right? Are we preparing for catastrophes against us, which are happening every day? And then, you know, this is just another thing to show, even especially black women, why I think some of this stuff probably needs to keep happening, because black women get mad when I make these videos. You can go and check my other hair videos. They get pissed. They think I'm speaking down on them, that I'm trying to attack them. No, I'm showing you that people who, you know, especially they go against people with dreadlocks. The people dog people with dreadlocks, right? And it's bad enough when other races do it, but when our own people do it, it's twice as bad. And then when they go and turn around and put the fake locks in, right, and rock the fake locks like they've been rocking with fake locks or real locks since day one, right? When they themselves have been shitting on locks, and then they turn around and put weave locks in, or yarn locks, or freaking fabric locks, and then they turn around and look like my locks are on fleek. No, y'all are fake. At the end of the day, you're fake. You know, so we have to really get real and realize what time we're living in. So, you know, we'll take black people with locks, take the flack right now, you know, even though we really should be standing up, but we could take the flack right now, but it's going to come a time when other people are going to have to wake up. And sisters, you're going to have to wake up. I know you know, it's a wonderful time we're living in, right? We can go to the store and we can buy oils and creams and butters from all across the world, from Africa. We don't know what the hell they're doing to people to get these freaking to get these creams, right? But we're going to just slap it up in our hair and talk about I'm popping, I'm on fleek. No, we are at war. We are an endangered species. We are under attack, right? And that's, it's not nothing, no conspiracy theory. Just give it some time. Give it some time, right? And you know, when you have to wear your blowout, when you have to blow out your hair every day to go to work, you tell me how that feels. I'll be waiting to watch those videos. I don't want to have to, but that's the time that is coming to where, you know, you're gonna have to be blowing out your hair, and it won't be no videos. Oh, you know, this is what I felt like doing, and you know, this is how I'm doing my hair today. It'll be, this is what my employer want. They're gonna make you hate your natural long hair. Mark my words. You all love your natural black hair that you're blowing out and it's flowing and it's long all the way down to your ass. They're gonna make you hate it, right? Who taught you to hate yourself? They never stopped teaching you to hate yourself. So just don't think that just because you grow your hair and it's long and now it's, you know, it's your own natural hair, it's not weave. Don't think that they're gonna not teach you how to hate that too. So this is Nancy Arcicia. Join the website kingnobleuncensored.com. Donate, subscribe to King Noble's channel, Lord Yeshna, and check us out on Instagram and all that.